What if I told you the fluid running through your veins is one of the most dangerous and mysterious substances on Earth? You might know your blood type, or at least think you do, but do you know why you have it? Do you know why giving someone the wrong blood type isn't just a mistake, it's almost certain death? Most people think of blood types as simple letters, like A, B, Rho. But the truth? It's a hidden biological war happening inside your body right now. It's a story of evolutionary survival, deadly plagues, and a scientific mystery that cost thousands of lives. In the next few minutes, we're going to explain all the human blood types. We'll cover the ABO system, the Rh factor, that plus or minus sign, and find out who the real universal donor is, and why the universal recipient is honestly a little bit selfish. Stick around, because the answer is more shocking than you think. Okay, so let's set the scene. It's the 1800s. You're a surgeon. A patient is bleeding out on your table. You have one simple, brilliant idea. Just get more blood. Take it from a healthy person and put it in the patient. Genius, right?
Wrong.
It was a death sentence. Sometimes, miraculously, it worked. The patient would rally, their color would return, a medical miracle. But most of the time, the patient would go into convulsions, their urine would turn black, and they'd die. Horribly. It was a terrifying 50-50 shot, a coin flip, and for decades, nobody knew why. That is, until 1901. Enter our hero, an Austrian scientist named Karl Landsteiner. Landsteiner was obsessed with this question. Why did some blood mix peacefully, while other blood didn't? So he did what any good scientist does. He got samples. He took blood from himself and all the other scientists in his lab, probably a weird day at the office, and he started mixing them. He'd take the red blood cells from one person and mix them with the plasma, the liquid part, from another. And that's when he saw it. Often nothing, but sometimes the blood clumped. It turned into this awful grainy sludge. That was what was killing people. That clumping, called agglutination, was clogging their veins, shutting down their organs. It was a total system failure. This was the aha moment. Landsteiner realized there were invisible types of blood. He found 3 of them. He called them A, B, and C. The C group had neither of the priorities of A or B, so he later renamed it O for ohne, the German word for without. A few years later, his students found the 4th type, AB. And just like that, Karl Landsteiner had cracked the code. He even won a Nobel Prize for it. But what do these letters actually mean? Why does type A blood hate type B? Here's where it gets really cool. Think of your red blood cells like little delivery trucks driving around your body. On the outside of those trucks, you have ID badges. These badges are called antigens. If you have type A blood, your trucks are all wearing A antigens. If you have type B blood, they're all wearing B antigens. If you have type AB blood, you're indecisive. Your trucks have both A and B antigens. And if you have O blood, your trucks are naked. No antigens at all. This is the payoff, the simple part. A means A badge. B means B badge. Got it. But here's the real killer. It's not the antigens that are the problem. It's the antibodies. Your plasma, the liquid your blood cells float in, is your body's security force. It's full of bouncers. And these bouncers have one rule: attack anything that doesn't look like you. So if you are type A, you have A antigens, your body knows A is friend. But your bouncers are programmed to find and destroy B antigens. They see B as an invader. This is the key to everything. And this is a good spot to pause. Understanding this stuff, this is why we made this channel. We believe that learning about the world from history to science shouldn't be boring or complicated. It should be a story. Our whole mission here at the Unifying Lens is to make the complex simple and find the fascinating in the everyday. If you believe in that too, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free and it literally fuels everything we do. All right, so we have our teams, A, B, and O. Now let's see what happens when they go to war. This is the part that blows people's minds. Let's run the simulations. You are type A. Your cells have A flags. Your plasma has anti-B bouncers. What happens if we give you type B blood? Your anti-B bouncers freak out. They see the B flags, they attack, and your blood clumps up. Game over. You can take type A or type O. We'll get to O in a sec. You are type B. It's the exact opposite. Your cells have B flags. Your plasma has anti-A bouncers. Give you type A blood, your bouncers attack the A flags. Clump, done. But what about the weird ones? You are type AB. Your cells have both A flags and B flags. So, what kind of bouncers do you have? Think about it. If you had anti-A bouncers, you'd attack yourself. If you had anti-B bouncers, you'd also attack yourself. So, type AB blood has no bouncers, none. It's totally chill. It sees A blood and says, cool, I've got A flags. It sees B blood and says, yep, got those too. This is why type AB is called the universal recipient. They can take blood from anyone, A, B, AB, or O. Now, for the most important one, you are type O. Your cells have no flags, no A, no B. They are naked. But your bouncers? Your bouncers are paranoid. Your plasma has both anti-A and anti-B bouncers. If you're type O, you can only receive other type O blood. Give you A, attack. Give you B, attack. You're the pickiest of all. But what happens when a type O person gives blood? Think about it. They're donating their red blood cells, which have no flags. When those naked O cells are put into a type A person, the type A bouncers, anti-B, look at it and see nothing to attack. When they're put into a type B person, the type B bouncers, anti-A, look and see nothing. When they're put into an AB person, who has no bouncers anyway, nothing. Type O blood is like a stealth bomber. It can sneak into any other blood type system without setting off the alarms. This is why type O is the universal donor. When you see a trauma scene in a movie and they're yelling, "Get me O-neg," this is why. It's the only blood you can safely give to anyone without even checking their blood type. Wait, I just said O-neg. What is that? What's that plus or minus sign you see like A plus or B minus? Well, just when Landsteiner thought he'd had it all figured out, he realized he'd missed something. There was another flag. This one was discovered in rhesus monkeys, which is why they called it the Rh factor. It's super simple. If you have the Rh flag on your cells, you are positive, as in A plus, B plus, O plus. If you don't have the Rh flag, you are negative, as in A minus, B minus, O minus. Most of the human population, about 85%, is Rh positive. But this new factor added a whole new layer of danger. Because just like the ABO system, your body hates the Rh flag if it doesn't have it. If you are Rh negative, your body will learn to make anti-Rh bouncers. This created one of the biggest tragedies in childbirth for centuries. It's called hemolytic disease of the newborn. Here's the scenario. The mother is Rh negative, like O neg. The father is Rh positive, like O plus. They have a baby who inherits the father's Rh positive blood. During the first pregnancy, everything is fine. The mom and baby's blood systems are separate. But during birth, some of the baby's Rh positive blood gets into the mom's Rh negative bloodstream. The mom sees this new Rh flag for the first time and sounds the alarm. It says, "Intruder!" And it starts building a permanent army of anti-Rh bouncers. The first baby is fine, it's already born. But then the mother gets pregnant with her second Rh positive baby. This time, her body is ready. Her new army of anti-Rh bouncers can cross the placenta. They enter the baby's Rh positive blood cells and destroy them. The baby's own blood is attacked by its own mother's immune system. For centuries, this was a tragic, unstoppable mystery. Until the 1960s, when scientists developed a magic shot called ROGAM. It's given to Rh-negative moms during pregnancy, and what it does is it hides any of the baby's Rh-positive cells from the mom's immune system. It's like an invisibility cloak. The mom's body never sees the invader, so it never builds the army, and the second baby is perfectly safe. It's one of the greatest and most underrated victories of modern medicine. Okay, so we have the how. We had the ABO system, the letter, and the Rh system, the plus minus. We know who can give to who. The ultimate donor, O negative, O neg. Why? No A flag, no B flag, no Rh flag. It is a ghost, completely invisible. It can go into anyone. The ultimate recipient, AB positive, AB plus. Why? It has all of the flags, A, B, and Rh. Its immune system recognizes everything as a friend. It has 0 bouncers. It'll take anything. But that leaves us with one giant question. Why? Why did we even evolve these? Humans didn't evolve for blood transfusions. For 99.9% of our history, having different blood types was only a downside, like the Rh disease in babies. There has to be a reason we kept them. And the answer, the real reason you have your blood type, seems to be disease. This is the big lesson. Your blood type isn't just about blood, it's about survival. Those little A and B flags on your cells, they're not just ID badges, they're also landing pads. It turns out that certain viruses, bacteria, and parasites prefer to latch onto specific blood type antigens. This is the mind-blowing part. Malaria, one of the biggest killers in human history. The parasite that causes malaria hates type O blood. It has a much harder time latching onto type O cells. So, in parts of the world with high rates of malaria, like Africa, you see a huge percentage of the population with type O blood. It's evolution in action. Having type O blood meant you were more likely to survive malaria and have kids. But it's a trade-off. Being type O might protect you from malaria, but it makes you more susceptible to other things, like cholera or the bubonic plague. Those pathogens love type O. Type A people, they might be more likely to get severe smallpox. Type B people, they seem to have an easier time with certain E. coli infections. Your blood type isn't just a letter, it's a strategy. It's a relic of an ancient arms race between your ancestors and the plagues that tried to kill them. What protected your great-great-great-grandmother from the plague might make you more vulnerable to a stomach bug. It's all a massive, complicated evolutionary balancing act. And just when you think you've got it, there's one last twist. What about people with no Rh factor at all? Not just negative, but null. It's called Rh-null. It is the rarest blood in the world. Fewer than 50 people on Earth are confirmed to have it. Their blood has none of the Rh antigens. There are over 60, not just the main one. This means they can only receive blood from other Rh-null people. And since there are only 50 of them, their blood is precious. It's called golden blood, and it is quite literally the most valuable life-saving fluid on the planet. So, the next time you donate blood, or just think about your type, remember, you're not just an A positive or an O negative. You are a walking, talking piece of human history. Your blood is the story of every plague, every parasite, and every ancestor who survived. And there you have it, all blood types explained. Did you know the evolutionary reason behind your blood type? What's the most common blood type in your country? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. This was a lot, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you learned something new today, do us a favor and hit that like button. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next story. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.